Why do we lack motivation for things that we know are good for us? Why don't we do the things we know we should do? That's a great question. It actually came from one of you guys. It's a question that I've wondered as well many times, something that's really bugging me because I try to understand human psychology, I try to understand motivation, but I can't understand sometimes why I don't do a thing that I know is good for me, but I just don't do it for some reason. It's actually related to that question, that email. It came from Jonathan here. He's 25, says he has a job, he graduated college. He says he's not very happy with the job. He's been following the channel for 6 months. He says he loves the personal development videos, which makes me really happy because I love personal development as well. But Jonathan here is having a problem. I want to summarize his email a little bit. And he's having a problem with working out, and he's having a problem with eating healthy food. He says he can't find the motivation. He knows that he should do these things. He says he's watching the videos, and it makes him feel bad because he's not taking action when he watches the videos, and he sees that a lot of people are leaving comments, and he says he reads a lot of comments as well on the channel, and he's just having a hard time finding the motivation to work on his area of his life, his health. So, what's the problem here? How do you find the motivation? Should you even rely on motivation? Well, here's the cause, right? If we are looking at what's the root cause, one of the causes, there's many causes for why someone isn't motivated to do something. And of course, motivation itself, we can distinguish active motivation and then passive motivation. Something like active motivation is more like that comes after you've done something. You become more motivated to continue doing that thing. Similarly, you don't want to go to the gym, but once you are already there, all of a sudden you're motivated to finish the workout. Passive motivation is more of that, you just wake up one day and you feel like you're ready to crush it. You know, that's kind of the passive motivation. It's kind of cool to know both of these at work. One is under your control, the active one, of course. Once you go through the first step, you have that momentum, and then active motivation kicks in and you bang. You just ride the momentum wave and you crush it. Then the passive motivation, which is something that's not really under your control. But why do we lack motivation in the first place? Why don't we do the things we know we should do? It's a great question. And in Jonathan's case here, and in case of anybody watching this video who you might be wondering, why are all these people exercising and why are they finding this so fun, and they seem to always be motivated to do it, but I'm not? Is there something wrong with me? That's actually something I asked myself before. Is there something wrong with me? Why do I not feel the same motivation to eat healthy and to exercise as some of my friends back in the day when they were already training for a couple of years? And here's one of the reasons why I think this is the case. We, as human beings, we love to express ourselves in the things that we're already good at, right? Same as, let's say you see a little kid, and the little kid is trying to show off to his friends, his buddies, something that he mastered, something that he has going on for him. He's like, hey, come here, check this out, check what I can do. Like, come daddy, come mom, like, come check it out, right? I can do something. We as human beings, we love to express the skills that we have a certain level of mastery in. And that's one thing that when you first start on your journey of health and fitness, you don't have these skills. They're not built yet. They're being built. They're in the process of being built. And in that moment, you don't have the desire to express yourself in these skills, such as getting stronger and being strong. You can't keep a strong person outside of the gym because the strong person is just waiting for the opportunity to express his strength. He's just waiting for the next chance to go lift heavy, because that way he can express the strength to himself and to the world. And that's what he feels like he must do, because he has it, he has the skill, he has the gift, and he feels like it's gonna be a waste. And that's how I feel right now. If I don't go to the gym, I feel bad, I feel horrible. I'm not expressing the body that I've built, something I've invested a lot in, right? I've invested a lot of time, invested a lot of effort. I have the skill, and when I express that skill, very similarly when it comes to nutrition, I want to eat healthy because I have the skill as well. So that's one angle to look at it. Now, there's many different ways why you're not motivated, but this is one of those ways. Why people don't like to cook? Well, it's usually the people who suck at cooking, people who haven't invested the time to cook and to prepare food. It's the people who don't know a certain skill that they hate doing the skill. One example for me in my life is I don't like to dance. And one reason why I don't like to dance, Can you guess what it is? It's because I suck at it. That's the only reason probably why I don't like to dance, because I don't know how to dance. If I knew how to dance properly, I would probably be running and be the first person there waiting to start dancing, waiting for the music and ready to express myself and enjoy the moment in that skill. But in something else like gym, because I'm good at it, I'm the first person there, right? I'm gonna be the one who's in the gym for 3 hours a day if it's that the place for me where I can express myself. So think of it in a way is that in the beginning of the journey, think of it as just investing in certain skills. And once those skills, and once you become that person, once you've cultivated that improvement, you will be motivated and ready to express those skills to the world and to yourself. So that's a very interesting way to looking at why am I not motivated? That's one way you're not motivated, and that's one reason why you're not motivated is because you're just starting out. It's a very long journey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. If you're a natural lifter looking to build a great looking body, it's not about months, it's about years of effort. And over the years, actually it becomes easier to show up because there's more and more reasons for you to show up. You're better at certain things. You're more proficient at certain things. You can't wait to do squats sometimes. And I won't kid you here. It's not always that I'm super motivated to go to the gym, but I do feel bad if I don't go there. I will feel bad if I don't go and express my skills. And I'm not always motivated to go there and crush it. I'm not always motivated and just waiting in the moment and it's like, go there and I'm like, yay, I'm in there. No, it is sometimes a grind. It is a hustle. Most of the time it's a grind. But I never regret going there. I never regret putting in the work. I've never regret ending the workout and feeling great about the fact that I just went through it, even though I didn't feel motivated. Sometimes I just say, hey, I'm just gonna do one set. I'm just gonna do the first exercise. You know what happens? I go there and do the whole workout. Because come back at that active versus passive motivation, right? I've underestimated active motivation. I've underestimated the fact that once I took the first step, later on it's gonna be easier for me to continue. That's one thing to look at as well. Keep in mind that the first step is the most important thing when you're just starting out, because once you master the first step and just showing up and just doing the first tiny little thing that's going to gather the momentum, it's going to become a lot easier to just continue doing the action. So a couple of tips here, my 2 cents on why someone might not be motivated. One perspective that might kind of put your mind in a different place, give you a little bit of a different perspective on motivation. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you resonated with this. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this? What do you think about the fact of expressing your strength as one of the core motivations for being there in the gym, right? For expressing your strength, for expressing what you have. So let me know in the comments below. Aside from that, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.